Okay, so currently I'm on my way to Lowe's. I need to get a new tarp. My old tarp is kind of packed away right now, and I'd rather not unpack it because I'm still getting ready for another camping trip, a little longer one, and I need to make sure all my good supplies are ready. So I'm just gonna go get a cheap tarp from Lowe's, and then we'll go from there. Okay, all right, I got the tarp. I stuck it into my fanny pack. Dude, straight up, it gives me this big old booty of a fanny too. I don't know if you can see that in the reflection. I got some badunkadunk going on. I'm gonna cut through this mall. A little drier in here for now. Till we get to the cemetery. This is me cutting through the mall though. Okay, here we go. Back out into the elements. It's not like it's bad rain, but it might get worse later. It was pretty bad earlier before I left. I think I'm gonna head over there to that Taco Bell in front of me and grab some food for camp. Oh, one stop at a time. I need 2 soft supreme. Yeah, that's all.
That's all for you. Do you need a drink or anything?
No, ma'am.
Alright. What's the name?
Crow.
You said what?
Crow, C-R-O-W.
Crow open.
We got our Taco Bell. Let's head on to the cemetery. It is down that road about a mile, so forgive me if I don't record the whole thing. I'll be back. All right, we reached the entrance. We're at the cemetery. I'm gonna try to make my way to the back. Obviously, stealth camping does not happen in the front of the cemetery where everybody can see you, right? I'm trying to follow all the actual stealth camping rules. It's all of a sudden got really dead quiet here. No pun intended. So I'm gonna try to hit that ridge line of trees right there, and I'll hit you back when I get over that way. I'm keeping dry enough to keep my core up. I'm not gonna get cold. I'm not gonna get sick. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, you know? Other than the stealth camping part. I'm not supposed to be doing that. So, oh, these people, don't mind me, please. Just walking through. Just walking through. Don't get up. It's okay. You guys are doing a good job being you. Looks like there's a way over here. That is just a straight down drop. I am not sleeping on that tonight. So I've been trying to think of other places to go stealth camping, and there's not that many places around me that feel like super inviting, but there are a couple places. It's just most of them, when I get there, I find out they're pretty much taken by like homeless people or stuff. I don't mind that. I just don't want to freak them out. You know, someone like me coming up and saying, hey, you mind if I sleep here tonight next to you? Could freak them out. So I'm not gonna walk too far into this because I'm trying to stay in the cemetery ground. but maybe up against this giant tree, which is really not supposed to be a great idea in the rain. But there is a sign on this tree. Let's see if I can read that sign up there. Oh no, it's not a sign, it's just some board. But it looks like someone's been building like a tree house over here. Look at that. Someone's building kind of a shelter up there. There's the creek down there, plenty of water down there. I'm up on top of a ridge, so it shouldn't get too wet up here because the water's rolling downhill. So this is where I'm gonna camp tonight. You can still see the cemetery headstones right there because I am in the cemetery still. This is all cemetery grounds. So I'm gonna toss my stuff together and I'll hit you up when I get set up. Okay, so I've plotted out the place and looked for widowmakers and stuff like that, dead trees, all that might kill me. Now, if you see, this is where I walked in from the edge of the cemetery over here. This is a mound of dirt, so that's gonna block a lot of the light and stuff because there's nothing behind me but woods and stuff. So over here is where I need to worry about people sneaking up on me and seeing my lights and stuff. So there's a natural dirt hill right here that's gonna block that. So I'm gonna set up, I know it's counterproductive, but I'm gonna set up not under the big tree, but like kind of in the middle of this little tree and that big tree, and just hang out there. So don't mind me if I time lapse this part. Okay, she's not the prettiest thing in the world, but she's gonna keep me dry and hopefully hidden. Dry and hidden. All right, let's do this. I'm using my monopod as a tarp pole right now, so that's not coming with me. That's gonna stay there for now. I'm definitely going to have to tighten this up a bit more because I'm building a puddle above my head. I was wondering why I was getting shorter in there. All right. Other than, you know, the small touches here and there that you have to do to make sure the water doesn't puddle and the rain doesn't, or the wind doesn't blow it away. I'm right here. Can you see my shelter? I've only walked like 20 feet away from it. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see my shelter? Of course you can, because you know it's there. You're looking for it. But I think I'm pretty damn hidden back here. Pretty damn hidden indeed. I think I found me a golden spot. The rain is definitely coming down pretty hardcore. Okay, so you can see the road way over there too. Alright. Alright. It is dark. I'm gonna have to save battery though, because I'm running low on battery. So I'm gonna save this battery and I'll be back. Yeah, I was just out here doing another rain check, make sure everything's holding up, because it's getting a little bit windier. I threw some more bricks down and stuff. But then I looked up and I didn't notice this until just like a minute ago when I was doing all that. Do you see that? That's creepy as hell. And it's on the other side of the fence. So it's not cemetery property over there. But that's creepy. Giant mushroom underneath it. The woman holding a baby. I don't know how good you can see that. Look at the river down there. Okay, I've reinforced things a bit. I still don't know how well you guys can see me though. But yeah. Hello. I'm gonna do some eating and some step 2 after that. But for food, I got Mountain Dew and Taco Bell. Thanks to that lovely crew at Taco Bell. So I'm gonna spare you from watching me eat. I'll have to hit back with you real quick. Alright. I have eaten. A little bit more settled in now. Just hanging up some of my wet stuff like my hat. Stuff like that. Hanging it up so it can dry off a bit. Got my knife ready in case someone comes up on me. Never know when a deer attack, right? Maybe a mad cow will attack, who knows? But yeah, it's always nice to feel safe. I got walkie-talkie turned on in case the old lady needs to like hit me up, or wants to try to hit me up. But I digress. It's time to smoke. Step 2. Yeah, my cigarette case got kind of wet and smushed somehow, but my cigarettes are all dry and perfectly fine. Go figure on that one. Today I got my same dugout as I always have. This is my travel. This is what I travel with. I forget the flavor of this Delta 8. I think it was like Fruity Pebbles or something. I'm not exactly sure, don't quote me on that. But they got so many flavors out there, and I don't really have taste buds, so I don't really go by flavor. I go by, is it Indica or is it Savior? Indica or Sativa? That's usually what I've always gone by my whole life. And I'm more of a Sativa to Savior, because Indica, I don't want to be Indica. I got life to live. Yeah. That's a good one. Coughing all over the place there, Crow. Okay. My name is Crow. C-R-O-W. My last name is Taran. Taran. T-A-R-A-N. Taran. I know a lot of people get that mispronounced and stuff. I don't really mind. My family is from Ukraine, Germany, Russia. My sister and I, she's 2 years older than I am. We're the first in our family born in this country. We're the first generation of this family born in this country of America. I'm in America. I live in Indiana. It's the shittiest state in America. If you think your state's shittier than my state, I'll fight you for it. No, I won't, because this is Indiana. The only thing Indiana's great at is camping and nature. And I love that. Oh, and race cars. I'm not big on cars, but I do love camping and nature. They got plenty of that out here, and it's free. Like, I don't have to be stealth camping. I could be at a real campsite for free. It's just it's so far away, and I don't have a vehicle other than my electric bike right now. So I don't get out that far that often. So that's what got me into stealth camping, because I still want to camp and get the feeling of being out here in the nature. Like, I mean, look at this. I got a great view of nature right there. Nature over here too. Got a nice tree. Probably not in the safest spot in the world to be in during rain, but it wasn't calling for thunderstorm. If it does start to thunder, I'm going to get the hell somewhere else. But see, that's what I'm talking about right there alone. Like, you know, like a lot of times homeless people they have to stay in this kind of condition. There's no choice for them. So like a stealth camper, most of the time we can go home to our wives. Love you, baby. We have children at home waiting for us. Love you, kids. But our family doesn't mind us going out and doing silly stuff like this, because it gets us inside in our soul, makes us feel good. And I want to do a big shout out to my wife for letting me go out and do all my adventures and just being there for me. She worries about me because of my health and everything, but this is invigorating. I love doing this stuff. So that's why I do it. And while I'm out here, I'm gonna watch me a little hidden hammock and some weed in the bush to keep my mind off of everything that stresses me out in the normal world, because the normal world stopped just as soon as I passed that headstone over there, and I'm like right here inside a cemetery now. Normal is over. Time to get comfortable in the not normal. This is my little knife. I carry this thing with me for many years. It's been through a lot with me. I beat the hell out of this knife up and back, but it still holds real strong. It's got great grip, full tang. I've used this along with a mallet many times to build lots of shelters. I always carry some paracord on there in case. I hear some squawks. Anybody out there? That is not... Happy birthday. That is not my wife. I don't know who that is, but you know, that's how walkie-talkies work. They just randomly pick up whoever's on that same channel with you. I'm not in any of the you need a license channels. I'm in the lower channels. So that's why you hear a kid talking randomly on there. I'm gonna go ahead and shut that off. For now, I told my wife I'm gonna turn it on every other hour, on the hour. She's at work, she doesn't need to be bugging me anyway. So I'm gonna cut this a little short for now, get a little settled in more. The sun's starting to set. Maybe I'll do some more walking around the store. Alright, I am a lot more set up now. I got more sticks holding me up and leveling out my roof, so all the rain is dribbling down that way. I got way more space. I can like stretch out my arms and stuff. I feel way more comfortable now. The rain is picking up a lot more. The wind's picking up a lot more too. I've just been sitting here watching some YouTube. You know what I'm watching? That weed in the bush, that hidden hammock. I got all that stuff downloaded because I don't have connection out here. So I've got it all downloaded and saved on my phone. I'm just sitting out here chilling, relaxing, loving the sounds of nature and watching the videos I would watch if I was at home anyway. So it feels like I'm in my living room. That's how cozy it is. So I still gotta save battery, so I'm going to cut this off until it gets a little darker. Alright, thanks for watching this far, I guess. Okay, so my GoPro died. GoPro died on me. I'm back using my phone now. Look at this thing, it's creepy as hell. I just noticed that. And it's creepy. I mean, it's a mother holding her baby. Some kind of statue sitting on top of a tree. someone sat it right on top of that tree. So I think it's someone that's camped here before. That is on the other side of the fence that I'm up against. So that is not cemetery property on the other side of this fence. I'm on cemetery property. That's just staring at me all creepy like. But I guess it's watching over me. It's watching over me. I went outside just a few minutes ago to check the tarp and everything, make sure everything was draining the way it should and all that, and make sure the wind wasn't blowing around too bad. And it's holding up. It's holding up. I got my tripod, monopod over here, and I got just sticks everywhere else. Plus I'm lashed to the toggle. I got a toggle and I'm toggled to the fence over here, so everything's holding up fairly well. I'm just kind of relaxing in here. It's getting really chilly, so I put my coat back on. Plus I was walking around just checking outside, so I wanted to get not wet. But it's also, yeah, it's getting cold. But not bad. Not bad. Just kind of ran into that girl and she gave me some kind of like a little creepy feeling. I'm glad I saw that before it got too dark. Would have creeped me out if I thought it wasn't there the whole time and then all of a sudden appeared at night. So, I'm pretty hunkered down. Got my water bag, keeps everything dry, like a fanny pack, the one that gives me the big old booty. So yeah, still not fully working yet. I can hear lighter fluid in there, and it's just not getting the spark yet. Trying to dry it off more. I'm dry under here. I dropped it on the ground out there and couldn't find it for a minute, and then I went looking for it again, found it, so I got soaked. So maybe time to invest in a waterproof lighter. Yeah. So sorry Paul, no weed in the bush at the moment because I can't get a fire. But Josh, if I had my hammock, I think I'd be a lot more comfortable. I just didn't think to bring my hammock because of the location. I should have thought half tree, half hammock. I mean, I'm comfortable. I don't know. This feels more like tent camping. I'm not big on tent camping. Yeah, man. Almost getting some fire there. I'll be back. Working. Getting dark. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Barely see because I got this bright light in my face. Here's for you, Paul. Smoking weed in the bush. Here you go, hit that. Paul from Weed in the Bush, Josh from Hidden Hammock, Steve from Steve Wallace's Stealth Camping. There's so many out there that you should be watching instead of my channel. I'm not a stealth camper. I just do this recently. I started doing this because I love camping. And Steve Wallace inspired me to camp. Get out there and camp. Even in places you're not actually technically supposed to, because it's the only time and place you can camp. Go watch Savage Squad Exploring. I've done a few video collaborations with them. Hit them up on their videos. There's other channels to be watching other than me. I'm not a YouTuber. I keep saying this all the time. I'm not a YouTuber. I sometimes joke around, like, get away from my channel and stuff like that. I don't mind you guys watching the videos, obviously, because it's not privatized. Otherwise, I'd privatize it. But I just don't understand, like, why would people be watching my videos? Why are people subscribing to my videos? I'm not out here for that, you know? I'm not out here for attention. I welcome you guys here, though. If you want to comment below and share this experiences with me and help me think about new ones and stuff, that'd be great. Great. I don't know how I just said that in Scottish, like. But, you know. I don't know, my whole channel's full of random stuff. I don't really focus on anything but my kids, my wife, my life, my family. So, like, this was a way for me to, like, document some of the things I do. Not all the things. Some of the things I do. Maybe a home video, so to speak. Because my father, Wassel Turan, he videotaped everything. With VHS tapes, back in the day to now. Like, when he passed away, he was still videotaping things. He loved filming stuff. He loved filming with his phone. When he found out how nice his phone camera was, he loved filming with that. And that passion, he got me into it my whole life. And it's still there. I think of my father, and this is my bonding with my father when I film stuff. Point a camera at things. I'm just not used to being in front of that camera as much nowadays, you know? I'd rather be pointing this camera at something else than me. And I don't know why, you know, I'm not climbing Mount St. Elbrus. I'm not going to, like, really cool beaches or anything. I don't know why people are watching my channel. And I don't know why people are subscribing to my channel. It just kind of worries me sometimes. It's like, people should be out there exploring and doing their own thing. Live their life. Don't sit here and watch mine unless you're trying to fall asleep and you're looking for something boring. I'll put you to sleep. Shit. I'll put you to sleep. But I don't keep a set schedule, and I don't have planned much. So, like, you never know what the next video is going to be. It could be another stealth camping video. It could be a bicycling video. I could be, like, tight roping off of 2 refrigerators. Who knows what I'm doing? I'm probably not doing that. I'm 45 years old. I'm a father of 7 kids. I try not to do stupid shit on my channel, okay? I'm not an idiot. I'm not doing stuff for attention, so I'm not going out of my way to do stupid stuff. This isn't TikTok. Man, you hear about those bathroom robberies in schools at TikTok? Influencing our kids more than our teachers are. More than we are. TikTok and YouTube. It's teaching our kids a lot more than we are. That's scary. Just some food for thought. I'm gonna go back to watching YouTube now. My camera died, so I'm using my phone to film with now. So I'm gonna have to turn this off in order to watch my Hidden Hammock episode that I'm about to watch. Alright, peace. Just look at it. Would you look at it? Sun's going down. It's a nice purple, orange, blue. Beautiful. Kind of hopeful because I can still hear raindrops coming off the trees and stuff and the wind's blowing, but I don't think it's actually raining. I think it might be dying down. Might have some luck tonight. Oh. Yeah. Look at this wood. This gnarly chunk of wood here, huh? It's holding up my base. Then over here, I got one leg out of my tripod. It detaches to be a monopod. So like, over here I got a stick. Over here I got a $150 stick. You know how it goes. I'm just hanging my hat there to let it drip dry. Oh, there's plenty of room here. I got plenty of room. I'm cozy, so I'm gonna settle in. Maybe see if I can get myself a little bit more tired than I am. I am kind of tired though. Mostly I just feel like I need to lay down a bit. I'm kind of getting dizzy. Just a sign of my food digesting. I'm doing pretty good though. I'm doing pretty good. Feels nice out here. So yeah, just another update. Okay, I was in my, I almost said tent. I was in my tarp, shelter, whatever. And sorry, it's so dark. It's just, let me turn on my keychain flashlight real quick. Boom. Okay. This is 1 lumen. This is a keychain flashlight. So, here. And this is 4,000 lumens. Whoa. Okay. So, it's freaking dark. I can't see my shelter. That's why I have the flashlight so I can find my way back. You can't see my shelter in this video. But I was looking out at the cemetery in while sitting in the shelter, and I started seeing a light. I don't know if you can see that. But there's like a light just out in the cemetery, and there's a few more popping on. So it's like these little headstones have like solar lamps on them. Feels like it's like 52 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius. But yeah, it's a creepy little cemetery I'm in. If I turn around and show you my shelter, yeah, it's just blackness. So I don't think anybody walks this way, especially in rain. So I don't think I'm going to be having any visitors anytime soon, unless they're of the spiritual kind, like ghosts. But now it's a little darker. I don't mind coming out of the wood line a little bit more. But I'll walk around and show you what it's like in the cemetery that I'm in. Like, this is the light I saw from my shelter. It's one of those jars with fairy fly lights in them. It's real pretty. Let's see if I can show you that. There you go. That's what I saw. My shelter's over that way. I don't want to keep this light on too long. But yeah, there's lights all over this graveyard just popping up now that the sun's down. Little solar powered lights just popping up. Makes it look kind of creepy. I like it. I'm getting a little too far out in the cemetery here though. Never get too cozy in your spot. You might start thinking you belong there, but you don't. I don't belong here. I need to hide and make it stealthy. Odd things you find at cemeteries. Look at this cute thing. Bernard and Mary Sauter. Bernard and Mary Sauter have a cat and a dog with him. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that. I'm not gonna have a headstone. I'm getting cremated, but I've often wondered what kind of headstone would I use if I did have one. Anyway, it's a lot colder out here than it is inside the tarp, so I think I'm gonna head back to the tarp. Yeah, I'll hit you back when I get inside. Oh, God. All right, let's see. Is that one? Yeah, it is. All right. Oh, that's bright. So like, I was meaning to like do a video before. Get this light out of my face, please. I was meaning to do a video before I fell asleep of like me set up, or I don't know. You know how it is. I was watching YouTube. I passed out. My bad. I am currently now awake. The shelter is still standing. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see here. Nope, wrong button. There we go. The shelter's still standing. I'm just, it's looking bright. Okay. Yeah. So good morning. Let me get on my feet here. I don't know. I feel rested though. I'm cold. There's some weird morning noises around here, but other than that, I'm alright. I'm not used to where I'm supposed to look at this camera. Hello, down here in the bottom left corner. Alright, let me get that. Alright. Sit up here. It's hard to get this camera set right. Wish the camera was actually in the middle of the phone, but it's in the corner. So like the way I got it to hold it right now makes it block this little like, let's see, this corner here. It's blocking this corner, but you can see it enough. You can see enough. Anyway, it's like 7:15 in the morning, dude. I slept in. I tell you what. I had fun doing it though. It was wet at the beginning, cold in the middle, but the feeling like I got right now is amazing. Truly amazing. Truly, truly amazing, this feeling that I have right now. The feeling of like waking up in nature. Anybody who does this knows waking up in nature feels great. Oh, excuse me. I got a little bit of coffee. Did you hear that chipmunk? Must be early morning chipmunk. It's that Taco Bell I had last night. Anyway, I don't know if you can see too well. Anyway, there's the cemetery over there. This is me. And I just woke up. I had good night. I mean, that's all I can say. Thank you, James, for the idea. I did have a few places I was going to go to. I just didn't know exactly which one to pick. I should have done the same idea that Josh did, but I didn't want to feel like, I was like, stealing his thunder. Like me smoking right now. I don't want to feel like I'm taking from Paul, because that's your whole channel, that's your whole gig. I'm not trying to like take anyone's thunder, like what their gig is, their shtick. I'm just trying to be me, and I smoke. But I really look up to you guys. I'm 45 years old and I look up to you guys. Youngins like Josh give me a lot of hope. You are young, right? God, I don't even know your age. Anyway. Love it. Let me pack up and get everything out of here before it gets too sunny. Okay, so like, I've come out here and there's people here. I've got everything set up, everything's back in my bag. I did kind of lose my knife. I don't know where my knife is. But there's people over there. They look like they got heavy machinery, like they're digging the grave. Maybe? I don't know. But I think I'm just gonna give them some big distance and get the hell out of here. I should be okay once I hit the drive. I mean, I don't exactly know what time the cemetery opens, but I don't exactly look like your average cemetery person. The person who comes to visit a cemetery doesn't usually have this much gear bulging out of them. It's a real beautiful cemetery, though. Real beautiful. So once again, James, thanks for the idea. Paul, keep smoking. You're out in that bush. Josh, hide that hammock somewhere good. Can't wait to watch everybody's videos. Because I'm going to be watching more videos than I'm going to be making. So, forgive my hiatus, but it's time to take a break for a little bit. Now, to find out where I'm going to go for breakfast. But that's for another video. I'm out of here. See you guys later.